The Unlikely Journey of Sundar Pichai, a tale of perseverance and passion. In a world dominated by tech giants and entrepreneurial success stories, few journeys are as humble yet inspiring as that of Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google and its parent company, Alphabet. His success wasn't handed to him on a silver platter. Instead, it was built through years of dedication, sacrifice, and an unwavering belief in the power of technology. Today, Sundar Pichai is one of the most respected leaders in the world, a billionaire with an enviable position at the helm of two of the most influential companies on the planet. But this incredible journey began in a small, modest home, where resources were few, but dreams were limitless. Sundar's story begins in Madurai, a city in southern India, where he was born in 1972. Growing up in a middle-class family, he didn't have the luxuries many people take for granted today. Pichai's family lived in a two-bedroom house, shared with tenants, and lacked the everyday comforts many families had. The idea of owning a refrigerator was once a distant dream for them. When they finally did get one, it felt like a monumental achievement. And yet, despite these material shortages, Sundar's parents prioritized one thing above all else: education. "We didn't have much access to technology when I was young," Sundar recalled in interviews, but the spark of curiosity was there. His family didn't own a telephone until he was 12, and yet it was that very telephone that would ignite his passion for technology. Sundar was amazed by the device's simplicity and power, and he found himself obsessively memorizing every phone number he dialed. This small but significant experience set the stage for his love affair with technology and innovation. But growing up in a household with limited resources presented challenges. His family didn't have a television or a car, and even the simple act of buying a scooter took years of financial sacrifice. Sundar's father, an electrical engineer, saved for 3 long years to afford a scooter that would allow the family to travel more easily. These hardships didn't dampen Sundar's spirits. Rather, they fueled his desire to achieve something greater in life. His parents believed that education was the only way out of their circumstances. They invested all their savings into his schooling, sacrificing their own comforts to ensure that Sundar and his younger brother received the best education they could afford. Sundar's father worked tirelessly to make this possible, always encouraging his children to focus on their studies and build a future that was brighter than the present. Sundar excelled in his studies, particularly in mathematics and science. He was determined to pursue a career that would allow him to make an impact on the world. With the support of his parents, Sundar applied to the prestigious Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, in Kharagpur, one of the most competitive engineering schools in the country. Getting accepted to IIT was no easy feat. Only the best and brightest students were admitted. But Sundar, driven by a hunger for knowledge, made the cut. After graduating from IIT Kharagpur, Sundar was awarded a scholarship to study at Stanford University in the United States. However, the journey to America was not without its own struggles. Sundar's father, despite the financial strain, spent an entire year's salary to purchase Sundar's plane ticket. It was a sacrifice that showed the depth of his parents' commitment to his future. But this trip would be Sundar's first time ever on a plane, and it was a daunting experience. Everything in America felt foreign. From the cost of basic goods to the isolation, he felt being so far from home. "I had never seen so much money in my life," Sundar recalled. A phone call back home cost more than $2 per minute. A backpack cost as much as my dad's monthly salary in India. Yet these challenges did not stop him. Instead, they instilled in Sundar a deep sense of resilience. Every setback only reinforced his belief that technology could change the world. What he lacked in material wealth, he made up for with his unwavering determination and passion for innovation. The road ahead would not be easy, but Sundar's mindset was clear. He had come to America with a purpose, and nothing would stand in his way. At Stanford, Sundar immersed himself in his studies, constantly seeking ways to learn and grow. It was at this time that he began to realize the true potential of technology to solve real-world problems, and this passion would become the driving force behind his future success. In 2004, after completing his MBA at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, Sundar joined Google as a product manager. His work at Google quickly stood out, and it was clear that Sundar's vision for the future of technology aligned perfectly with the company's ambitious goals. Over the years, Sundar's role at Google grew, and he became instrumental in the development of key products like Google Chrome, Chrome OS, and Google Drive. Sundar's rise through the ranks at Google was not by accident. His work ethic, intelligence, and vision for the future of the internet and technology were undeniable. But what truly set him apart was his humility. Despite his rapid ascent within Google, Sundar remained grounded. He treated every employee with respect, and his approachable, friendly demeanor made him one of the most well-liked leaders in Silicon Valley. In 2015, Sundar Pichai's journey reached a new milestone when he was appointed CEO of Google. His success didn't stop there, though. Just 4 years later, Sundar was also named the CEO of Alphabet, Google's parent company. Under his leadership, Alphabet became one of the world's most powerful and influential technology companies, with a diverse portfolio of projects that spanned everything from artificial intelligence to self-driving cars. Sundar Pichai's transformation from a shy, humble boy from Madurai to the CEO of one of the world's most influential tech companies is a story of perseverance, hard work, and an unyielding passion for technology. His journey is proof that no matter where you come from, no matter the obstacles you face, anything is possible if you are willing to work for it and believe in your own potential. Despite his immense success, Sundar remains humble. His story is not one of arrogance or entitlement, but of hard-earned achievement. He believes in setting high goals, not being afraid to fail, and using setbacks as learning experiences. His message to those who may be struggling or feeling lost is simple: aim high, embrace failure as a part of the journey, and never give up on your dreams. As Sundar himself has said, at some point in your life, you need to work with people who are better than you, because that means you are pushing yourself to grow. If you feel too comfortable in your work, you are not challenging yourself enough. Let yourself feel insecure. It will help you grow. The story of Sundar Pichai reminds us all that life's greatest achievements come not from avoiding failure, but from learning how to rise from it. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about keeping the faith in your journey, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Sundar's story is a testament to the power of passion, perseverance, and the belief that we can all create a future that exceeds our wildest dreams, regardless of where we start. As you reflect on Sundar Pichai's journey, remember this: your circumstances do not define your future. The challenges you face today can be the fuel that propels you to success tomorrow. The key is to keep pushing forward, embracing your failures as stepping stones, and never losing sight of your dreams. Success is not a destination. It's a journey, and the path may not always be straight, but with dedication, passion, and an open mind, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Sundar Pichai's story is a living proof that greatness can rise from humble beginnings, and that no dream is too big to chase. Stay inspired, stay motivated, and keep moving forward, because the world needs your unique story too. Embracing struggles and building the future. Sundar Pichai's rise to the top was not an overnight phenomenon. His journey, though brimming with success, was deeply intertwined with a series of struggles, sacrifices, and moments of doubt. Yet, it is often during our most challenging moments that our true character is revealed. For Sundar, these moments weren't just stepping stones. They were the defining chapters of his life that shaped him into the resilient leader he is today. As a young man, Sundar faced one of the most significant challenges of his life when he left his home in India and arrived in the United States for the first time. The financial strains of his journey, the unfamiliarity of a new culture, and the isolation he felt all tested his resilience. For many, being in a foreign land with limited resources might have seemed overwhelming, but for Sundar, it was a test of his passion and determination. "Sometimes I felt alone, with no one to talk to," he confessed, "but I always knew why I was there. I had a purpose that kept me going every single day." His purpose was clear. Sundar had come to America with a single goal in mind: to learn, grow, and contribute to the world of technology in a way that no one had imagined before. He wasn't going to let the challenges of adapting to a new life stop him from pursuing his dreams. However, what many don't realize about Sundar's story is that success didn't come easily. Stanford, with all its brilliance and prestige, was also a place filled with students who had different backgrounds, experiences, and talents. For Sundar, standing out among them was a challenge. He was often the quiet observer in the room, the shy student who rarely raised his hand in class. Yet it was precisely this quiet determination that allowed him to absorb knowledge with a focused intensity that set him apart in the long run. Sundar's ability to learn without the need for external validation would become a defining trait. Rather than seeking the spotlight, he preferred to work diligently behind the scenes, often going above and beyond expectations. While others were more vocal in their ambitions, Sundar focused on perfecting his craft and quietly working toward his goals. His introverted nature allowed him to listen, to reflect, and to think deeply, skills that would become essential to his success later on. Despite being surrounded by some of the brightest minds in the world at Stanford and Wharton, Sundar never let feelings of insecurity or imposter syndrome deter him. He never compared himself to his peers. Instead, he saw his position as an opportunity for growth. In his own words, "At some point, you have to work with people who are smarter than you. That's how you'll learn and improve. If you're always the smartest person in the room, you're not growing." Sundar didn't shy away from environments where he felt out of his depth. He welcomed it because he understood that growth often requires discomfort. By the time Sundar joined Google in 2004, he had already forged a mindset that was not afraid of failure, nor of standing up to challenges that seemed insurmountable. His early work at Google focused on the development of Google Toolbar and Google Chrome, two products that would go on to redefine the internet experience for millions. Sundar's deep understanding of technology and his ability to anticipate the needs of the average user helped shape Google's future direction in ways no one could have predicted. But even after becoming an integral part of Google, Sundar faced moments of self-doubt. The demands of his position grew exponentially, and the stakes became higher with every project. Despite his success, there were moments when Sundar had to confront the fear that he might not be enough, that he wasn't ready for the immense responsibilities he carried. But rather than retreat, Sundar leaned into these fears, using them as a driving force. During one pivotal moment in his career, Sundar was given the task of leading Google's entry into the web browser market with the development of Google Chrome. At the time, the market was dominated by heavyweights like Microsoft's Internet Explorer, and many questioned whether Google, a company known for its search engine, could succeed in such a competitive space. However, Sundar saw an opportunity to make a lasting impact by creating a browser that focused on speed, simplicity, and security. He didn't just build a browser. He built a product that would become the foundation for an entire generation's online experience. The development of Chrome wasn't without its setbacks. In fact, there were moments when Sundar's team struggled with technical challenges and project delays. But Sundar's response to these setbacks was one of optimism and resilience. Rather than viewing failure as a roadblock, he saw it as part of the journey. He would often tell his team, "If you're not failing, you're not pushing hard enough. Failures are simply the sign that we're aiming high enough." This mindset would become one of Sundar's trademarks and would play a crucial role in shaping his leadership style. By 2015, Sundar's contributions to Google had propelled him to the position of CEO. However, what many people don't know is that this moment of triumph was the result of years of struggle and relentless dedication. While others might have celebrated their successes with fanfare, Sundar remained humble, often crediting his team for Google's innovations. His leadership was never about ego or self-promotion. It was about elevating others and creating an environment where people felt empowered to think outside the box and push the boundaries of what was possible. In his role as CEO, Sundar faced new challenges, ones that were more complex than ever before, with Google's parent company, Alphabet, expanding into new territories such as artificial intelligence, self-driving cars, and health technology. Sundar was tasked with overseeing projects that would change the world. Yet his approach to leadership remained the same, grounded in empathy, humility, and a focus on building teams that work together towards a common goal. He was never the type to sit behind closed doors, detached from his employees. Instead, Sundar would regularly visit different teams, engage with employees at all levels, and listen to their ideas and concerns. This openness to collaboration became one of the key factors that drove Alphabet's success under his leadership. Despite being at the helm of one of the largest companies in the world, Sundar continued to emphasize the importance of personal growth and continuous learning. "The world is changing fast," he once said, "and it's essential to keep evolving. If you don't grow, you stagnate." He reminded people that no matter how far they had come, there was always room for improvement and new things to learn. Sundar's relentless pursuit of knowledge was not just about acquiring more technical skills. It was about becoming a better person, a better leader, and a better human being. What makes Sundar's journey truly extraordinary is not just his rise to the top, but his ability to remain true to his values along the way. Despite the immense wealth and success, Sundar Pichai is known for his humility, his work ethic, and his belief that leadership is about service to others. He didn't just want to be successful for the sake of wealth or fame. He wanted to make a difference in the world, and with every step he took, he was guided by this sense of purpose. Sundar's story teaches us many valuable lessons, but perhaps the most important one is this: the road to success is never easy. There will be obstacles, doubts, and moments when it feels like everything is falling apart. But it's in those moments that your true strength is tested. Keep pushing forward. Embrace failure. Learn from it. And most importantly, stay humble and stay focused on your goals. The future is shaped by those who dare to dream. And Sundar Pichai is a shining example of what can happen when you commit to your vision, regardless of the odds. His journey reminds us that success is not about the destination. It's about the journey itself. And with persistence, passion, and resilience, anything is possible. The power of vision, charting a course to global impact. Sundar Pichai's career is a remarkable story of overcoming challenges, seizing opportunities, and shaping the future of technology. But as his journey unfolds, it becomes clear that what truly separates him from others is not just his intellectual prowess or work ethic. It's his vision. Vision, in the world of technology and innovation, is everything. And Sundar's ability to see the world not just as it is, but as it could be, has driven him to transform industries, companies, and lives around the globe. As the CEO of Google and Alphabet, Sundar has had the privilege and responsibility of leading one of the most influential companies in history. But it wasn't always clear that this would be his path. While he had a natural affinity for technology and a deep curiosity about how things worked, it wasn't until he saw the power of technology to impact people's lives that his true calling was revealed. Sundar realized early on that technology wasn't just about building products. It was about solving real-world problems, connecting people, and ultimately improving the human experience. This philosophy was at the heart of Sundar's work when he first joined Google. While he played an instrumental role in the development of Google Chrome, Google's web browser, Sundar's vision extended beyond the product itself. He saw that the internet was becoming the primary platform for communication, commerce, and entertainment. He understood that in order for Google to stay ahead of the curve, it needed to be more than just a search engine. It needed to be the cornerstone of the digital age. This insight led to the development of a suite of products and services that have redefined the way the world interacts with technology. From Gmail to Google Maps, Google Drive to Android. Sundar's ability to anticipate future needs, coupled with his understanding of how to execute on those visions, positioned him as one of the most forward-thinking leaders of his time. Yet, Sundar's impact extends beyond the digital realm. In 2015, when he was named CEO of Google, he didn't just inherit a company, he inherited a legacy of innovation. Google's dominance in the search engine market was already established, but Sundar knew that for the company to continue thriving, it had to evolve and adapt to the rapidly changing landscape of technology. Under his leadership, Google began to shift its focus toward artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, and other emerging technologies. Sundar was keenly aware of how these innovations could fundamentally change the world, revolutionizing industries, solving complex global challenges, and creating new opportunities for individuals and businesses alike. Sundar's long-term vision for Google, and later Alphabet, went beyond merely responding to trends in technology. He sought to shape them. Alphabet, the parent company of Google, was formed to create a diverse portfolio of companies focused on solving some of the world's most pressing issues. From self-driving cars to healthcare advancements, Alphabet's ventures under Sundar's leadership have reflected his commitment to improving the world through technological innovation. One of his most notable projects, the development of Google's AI-driven healthcare initiatives, has the potential to transform the healthcare industry, making it more accessible, efficient, and personalized. But even with all these groundbreaking advancements, Sundar has always kept his focus on the people behind the technology. He believes that technology is most powerful when it is human-centered, designed to serve and empower people, not just to create efficiencies or profit. His leadership style is defined by a deep empathy for users and an unwavering belief in the transformative power of technology. Sundar has consistently emphasized that the role of technology in society is not merely to entertain or inform, but to address global challenges, improve quality of life, and enable people to lead healthier, more productive lives. Sundar's commitment to creating a positive impact extends beyond the tech world. He has been a strong advocate for education, equality, and inclusivity, both within Google and in the broader tech industry. As someone who came from a modest background, Sundar has always championed the importance of education and opportunity for all. He has used his position to push for diversity in tech, advocating for programs that give underrepresented groups a platform to succeed in a field that has often been criticized for its lack of inclusivity. Sundar understands that the future of technology will be shaped by a diverse and collaborative workforce, and he is working tirelessly to create a space where everyone can contribute and thrive. Through his leadership, Sundar has shown that success is not solely about achieving personal milestones or financial success. It's about using your position to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others. His legacy will not just be defined by the billions of dollars his companies are worth, but by the ways in which his work has changed the world for the better. Perhaps one of the most powerful aspects of Sundar's leadership is his unwavering belief in the potential of others. He has always been a leader who empowers those around him, lifting up his colleagues and encouraging them to push the boundaries of what's possible. Sundar doesn't just focus on results. He focuses on creating a culture of innovation, collaboration, and trust. He understands that the most successful companies are not those with the most talented individuals, but those that can harness the collective talents and ideas of their teams. By fostering a supportive and inclusive environment, Sundar has ensured that Google and Alphabet continue to be at the forefront of technological advancements. Sundar's vision is rooted in a belief that technology has the power to make the world a better place, and that everyone, regardless of their background, should have access to the opportunities it creates. His success isn't just about the incredible wealth he's accumulated. It's about the impact he's had on the world and the legacy he's building for future generations. Sundar's journey is a reminder that true success comes not from individual achievement, but from creating something greater than yourself, something that has the power to change the world for the better. As Sundar Pichai looks to the future, his vision for the role of technology in society continues to evolve. He has often spoken about the importance of ethical considerations in the development of new technologies, particularly AI, and the need for tech companies to act responsibly in shaping the digital landscape. For Sundar, technology should always be a force for good, used to address the world's most pressing issues, from climate change to inequality. He understands that with great power comes great responsibility, and as one of the most influential leaders in the tech world, he is committed to ensuring that Google, Alphabet, and the entire tech industry continue to move in a direction that benefits humanity as a whole. Sundar's leadership is a blueprint for success in the 21st century, where the lines between technology, business, and society are increasingly blurred. His journey reminds us that success is not just about building great products or amassing wealth. It's about using your skills, knowledge, and position to make a lasting, positive impact on the world. Sundar Pichai's story isn't just about one man's rise to the top. It's about the transformative power of vision, hard work, and a commitment to improving the world for all. And it is a story that will inspire generations to come. The core of leadership, humility, and the power of listening. When you look at Sundar Pichai today, standing as the CEO of Google and Alphabet, it's easy to see the success, the wealth, and the authority he commands. But the true essence of Sundar's leadership is not found in the accolades or the immense influence he wields. It's in the way he leads with humility, empathy, and an unwavering belief in the power of collaboration. His leadership style is not based on ego or authority, but on fostering an environment where innovation thrives and where people are empowered to contribute their best selves to the collective mission. What sets Sundar apart from other leaders in the tech industry is his ability to remain grounded despite the meteoric rise to fame. As his career advanced, Sundar never became consumed by the trappings of success. Instead, he embraced his role as a servant leader, someone who leads not through dominance or command, but by lifting others up and helping them succeed. In every interview, every public appearance, Sundar's humility shines through. He doesn't focus on personal accomplishments but speaks about the importance of teamwork, collaboration, and the shared vision that drives Google's innovations. Sundar's leadership is a reflection of his upbringing. Raised in a modest household in India, he learned early on that the value of success lies not in material wealth, but in the ability to impact others positively. Sundar's parents, both of whom sacrificed much to ensure he had access to education, instilled in him the belief that hard work and dedication are the true measures of success. They taught him that no matter how far he went in life, he must always remain humble and grounded, never forgetting where he came from or the struggles that shaped his path. Even as Sundar climbed the ranks at Google, from a product manager to CEO, he always carried with him the lessons of his past. He never forgot that it was the contributions of countless others, his colleagues, his mentors, and even his critics, that made his success possible. "I didn't get here on my own," he has said time and time again. "Every person I've worked with has played a role in helping me become who I am today." This deep appreciation for others is at the core of Sundar's leadership philosophy. He doesn't see himself as the sole architect of Google's success. Instead, he sees himself as one part of a greater whole, a piece of a larger puzzle that, when all the pieces come together, creates something truly extraordinary. Sundar's humility is further exemplified in his ability to listen, something many leaders often overlook. In an age where leadership is often defined by bold decisions and public declarations, Sundar stands out as a quiet listener who takes the time to understand the perspectives of others. His approach to leadership isn't about dictating orders or imposing a vision. It's about creating a culture where every voice is heard, where feedback is welcomed, and where ideas can flourish. Sundar understands that true innovation doesn't come from a single brilliant mind, but from the collective ideas and contributions of a diverse and inclusive team. At Google, Sundar has made it a point to foster an environment where everyone, regardless of their position or background, feels empowered to share their thoughts. He actively encourages his teams to speak up, to challenge assumptions, and to think outside the box. This openness to diverse ideas is not only crucial for innovation, but is also a key part of Sundar's leadership ethos. He believes that no idea is too small or insignificant to be considered, and that sometimes the best solutions come from the most unexpected places. In an interview, Sundar shared how he often spends time with his engineers, learning about the challenges they face and offering his support. He doesn't just sit in an office and make high-level decisions. He immerses himself in the day-to-day workings of the company, asking questions, offering guidance, and seeking to understand the intricacies of every project. This hands-on approach not only allows Sundar to stay connected to the pulse of the company, but also shows his team that their contributions matter, that their ideas are valued and essential to the company's success. It's this approach, leading by example, listening before speaking, and empowering others, that has made Sundar one of the most respected leaders in the tech industry. People trust him not because of his title, but because of the way he treats them. His leadership is not about wielding power, but about creating an environment where people feel heard, valued, and inspired to do their best work. Sundar's leadership philosophy also extends to his belief in the importance of failure. He has been open about the fact that his journey hasn't been without setbacks, and he believes that failure is an essential part of growth. In fact, Sundar encourages his team to embrace failure as a natural part of the innovation process. "You don't make progress without taking risks," he once said. "And you don't make progress without failure. It's an essential ingredient for innovation." Sundar's own story is a testament to this philosophy. From his humble beginnings in India to his rise as the CEO of one of the world's most powerful companies, Sundar's journey has been marked by numerous challenges and obstacles. But each failure, each setback, has only fueled his determination to succeed. He sees failure not as a sign of weakness, but as a necessary part of the learning process, an opportunity to refine ideas, to pivot, and to ultimately reach greater heights. This mindset has permeated Google's culture. Sundar encourages his teams to experiment, to test new ideas, and to take calculated risks without fear of failure. He believes that the most innovative products and solutions come from people who are unafraid to fail and learn from their mistakes. Under his leadership, Google has been able to tackle some of the world's most complex challenges, from developing artificial intelligence to advancing self-driving cars, because Sundar has created an environment where risk-taking is encouraged and failure is viewed as a valuable learning experience. At the heart of Sundar's leadership is his belief in the potential of people. He doesn't just see his role as one of authority. He sees himself as a guide and a mentor, someone who helps others reach their full potential. He's not interested in being the smartest person in the room. He's interested in surrounding himself with people who challenge him, who inspire him, and who help him grow. And by doing so, he creates a team that is greater than the sum of its parts, a team that is capable of achieving extraordinary things. Sundar's story is a powerful reminder that leadership is not about being in control or having all the answers. It's about empowering others, listening with an open mind, and leading with humility. As we reflect on his journey, we are reminded that the most effective leaders are those who understand that true success comes not from personal achievement, but from helping others achieve their goals. By building a culture of trust, collaboration, and respect, Sundar Pichai has not only shaped the future of Google and Alphabet, but has also set a new standard for what it means to be a leader in today's world. His approach to leadership challenges us all to rethink what it means to lead and to succeed. It's not about the accolades or the titles. It's about how you treat others, how you inspire them, and how you help them reach their potential. Sundar's journey teaches us that true leadership is about serving others, staying humble, and never losing sight of the bigger picture. And in doing so, we can all make a lasting impact on the world. The power of persistence and humility, a legacy in the making. Sundar Pichai's journey from a modest home in Madurai, India, to the CEO of Google and Alphabet is a testament to the incredible power of persistence, humility, and a clear vision. What started as a dream nurtured by curiosity and fueled by determination has blossomed into a global story of success that inspires millions around the world. But perhaps what makes Sundar's journey so compelling is not just the destination, but the path he took to get there. A path marked by perseverance, self-belief, and a commitment to lifting others along the way. As Sundar's story unfolds, one thing becomes abundantly clear. Success is not simply about reaching the top or achieving personal milestones. True success lies in the ability to stay grounded, to remain humble, and to use one's influence to create positive change. Sundar's humility, despite his immense wealth and position, serves as a reminder that greatness is not measured by accolades or titles, but by the impact you have on the world and the lives you touch along the way. In his leadership at Google and Alphabet, Sundar has shown us that success is not about doing it all alone. It's about collaboration, listening, and fostering a culture where everyone is encouraged to contribute, to innovate, and to grow. He has demonstrated that failure is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced as an essential part of the learning process. It is through setbacks and challenges that we grow the most, and Sundar's story teaches us that the journey to success is rarely linear. It's filled with bumps, twists, and detours, but it is in overcoming these obstacles that we discover our true potential. Sundar's legacy isn't just in the groundbreaking products and technologies that have changed the world. It's in the way he has chosen to lead, by example, with humility, and with a belief that technology's true purpose is to serve humanity. His journey teaches us the importance of staying true to our values, of leading with empathy and kindness, and of never losing sight of the bigger picture. Success isn't about being the best, it's about helping others achieve their best, together. As you reflect on Sundar Pichai's remarkable story, take this lesson to heart. It's not where you start that matters, but where you're willing to go. The road to success may be difficult, and at times, it may feel like an uphill battle, but with determination, passion, and a willingness to learn, anything is possible. Embrace failure, cherish the journey, and remember that the most important success is the one that allows you to make a positive difference in the world. In the end, Sundar's story isn't just his own. It's a story for all of us, a story of resilience, vision, and the power of humility. His journey shows us that greatness is not defined by how high you climb, but by how many you lift along the way. And when you lead with heart and purpose, you not only change your own life, but the lives of others in ways that are truly transformative. So, let Sundar Pichai's story be a reminder that no matter where you come from or how impossible your dreams may seem, with perseverance, passion, and an open mind, you too can shape the future in ways you never thought possible. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, and most importantly, keep lifting others up. The world needs your unique vision, and with each step, you will bring it closer to reality. This concludes the story. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you found it enjoyable. If you did, please consider liking the video and sharing it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell for more captivating stories. Have a great day.